Okay, task 7 is a mail merge task. So download the files. Quite a few files this time. I think I'm going to make a new folder. Later on, you'll be asked to arrange your files into folders, so can't hurt to do it early. Oh, I can't remember what this was about. This one, was it evidence? I might cancel for now. Okay. So normally that would be saved, but actually it's fine having it in the. Well, I'll do save as anyway. It'll make it more realistic. So image. Yeah, so in the real thing, that would be like the save as box would pop up when you click on that. Letter. And the contact list. So it's done that thing where it opens it in the web browser, and we would rather have it in Notepad. So go to your programs and find Notepad, and then save it as a contact list or anything appropriate really. Right, I can close that tab now. Okay, so use the files letter and dance image to complete the letter. So open up the letter one. Just close that when it's finished with. Now obviously this letter looks pretty sketchy at the moment, so there'll be loads of marks for making it look decent. And also I need the dance image. Sorry, bear with me, I'll just tidy up here. So you can open it like that and copy and paste it into your document. Or alternatively you can do insert from your document and find it like that. So I'm going to paste it in now. Obviously it's huge, so make it smaller. Use the handles on the corner and then everything stays nicely in proportion. And within Picture Tools there's this format bit, and they ask you to do it top right, so you can do it like that. Alternatively you could have done wrap text square and then done right align, or moved it up there, whichever way you want, but click on the image first and then go into Picture Tools, and that's how you mess around with the picture. So I've finished with that, so I'll tidy it away. Make the club name and address at the top of the letter stand out. Well, this font is not what we want, so for starters let's go to Home, and I tend to use these styles, but you don't have to. I think that's better. I want this to stand out in some way. There. I'm going to go for that. Make Always Dancing a bit bigger. So there will be loads of errors in whatever they give you. So always read through it. Right click, choose the correct spellings. Okay, that's starting to look alright. So in these tests they're going to try and find something that you haven't done before. They're hoping that you've never done this insert a scissors symbol, and they're seeing whether you can solve the problem as much as whether you know things in Microsoft Word. I've seen this problem solved in various different ways. I've seen people insert clip art and find scissors there and do that, which works nicely. I'm going to do insert a symbol, because I know there's a symbol which kind of just acts like text of scissors. I think it's in Wingdings or something like that. So I'll have a look. That's what I'm going for. There are various solutions that are absolutely fine. So if your solution's different to mine, don't worry about it. Put some dots in. Five rows, 2 columns. Full name, address, postcode. Hold down the left button. So now that's entered into the table. You're always thinking about formatting and whether it can look a bit nicer. So, well, for starters, I think we need to do that really. And another point is, you highlight your table. There's you can change the design if you want. That's not appropriate. Get the header row maybe. Maybe that's not the best, but you get the idea. You can pick a table design. Just basically, you just want to show City and Guilds that you know a few tricks. Right then, so let's pop back, check where we are. So we got as far as there. We haven't really done anything to do with mail merging yet. So the next task is going to be produce the unmerged letter showing all the merged fields. So now I'm going to show you how to do a mail merge. So you get your letter, so you're happy with it, so it looks good. All your formatting's nice. Let's get rid of that. So if you look across the tabs, then not surprisingly, mail merge is in mailings. Always use the wizard. This is obviously a letter. Directory kind of works the same as a letter, but they don't have each one on a new page. Labels is a bit weird because you have to choose your paper type, and you don't actually have anything other than inserting the merge fields. Okay, so current document, yep, you need that because otherwise, what was the point in making it look good? And you'll be asked to provide a list either by clicking on browse, or it'll make you if you try context. So let's get those addresses. Okay, so there are. Sometimes they'll say only with certain people, and you can tick or untick, or you can use filters as appropriate. But in this case, you're sending it to everyone, so you OK it and go to the next step. Write your letter. Just beware, the address block is rubbish. It doesn't really work unless you set up your spreadsheet to work with it. So you can either use more items, or I like to just do insert merge field from here. So I want the title here, so I'm going to highlight it first and then click on title to replace it with the title. And then I'm going to do initial and surname, so may as well highlight them both. You see there's no space in between those, so it's good to add one in. If you forget to, you can do it later. So this bit's a bit dull, but you just replace all the placeholders with the actual merge field. I'm just going to keep going and do the deleting later. In real life, I'm not sure I would necessarily merge this because there's only 3 addresses anyway. But as soon as you're doing lots, 10 or more letters, then I think you'd be mad not to do a mail merge, really. Okay, so I think that's all good. And they'll want to see this because it shows all the merge fields. But I'm just going to pop forward and preview the letters, just see if they're any good. Yep, they're spot on, so I don't need to make any changes. If you did, you could go back and make any changes to this, or you could go forward and make changes to the specific letters. If there's only one that looked a bit weird, you'd make a change to that. So they want a screenshot of the letter showing the merge fields, and that's what we're on. So I'll do print screen, and then I'll open up the old evidence document. Paste it in there. Just pop back to the tasks list. Okay, screenshot showing all of the letter. A bit weird because there's more than one letter, so maybe I'll do 3 screenshots. Okay, so I'm going to do zoom out a bit here. I might just hide this for the time being. So I'm going to give them that. Basically with the screenshots, I just think the more the merrier really. Just make sure that they see what you've done. And then they want each of the merged ones, don't they? So I'll do next. The preview is fine, I'll complete the merge. And I'll edit individual letters. There we go. So I'll print screen that. Okay, so I'm happy. Close that. Okay. Same again. Okay, now we can upload the completed document. You click on there, and choose the document, make sure it's closed, choose the right file type, click OK, and that's has 7 in the bag hopefully. Thanks for listening.